little helper out here with me today. Yeah, we're foraging wild onions and dandelion root. How do you think it's going, boss? You think everything's going okay? Are you happy with the progress? Okay, let's get going. It's really tempting just to grab them and try to pull them out, but if you do that, you'll leave the onion behind. So I found it a lot easier to just release some dirt around it, and then you can just pull them out. Look at those beautiful onions. Look at that. And I'll have chives and onions. I can dehydrate both of them, but just give it a little tug. Yeah, nothing better than going out in your yard and finding a resource that God has provided. And these are so flavorful, y'all. They're so good. And you'll get some that are little like that. I like to put those right back on the ground and let them grow for next year. Our yard is full of these. They're everywhere. When you mow, you smell that beautiful aroma. You're doing a good job, Leonidas. Very good. Good boy. You're a good gardener. But it just is so wonderful to have these on our land. I don't think you're being very helpful there. And to be able to harvest these beautiful wild onions and cook with them. And look at this one. Look, that's huge. Can't get that in a grocery store. Have you ever had dead nettle? It's so good. In moderation. The other thing we have is chickweed. Both of these are excellent on a salad. Totally in moderation though. Yeah, but they're so good. Right here in our yard. In our yard. Okay, I've got my dandelion roots that I harvested yesterday. My dandelions, and then down on the bottom I have the leaves. I'm dehydrating it all. So that's going in my Nesco. And I've had that running for a little bit. And then remember those wild onions. They're going in the Cabela dehydrator. Oh yeah. 5 trays going in of wild onions. Free food, y'all. Free vitamins, free minerals. I have it set at 135. There we go. I have my San Marzanos, my Romas, some lettuce, spinach, watermelon. What are these? Cantaloupe. I think these are cantaloupe. No, these are the watermelon. These are the cantaloupe. Summer squash. And I'm just waiting on everything else to go. But it's starting. It's a rainy, dreary day today. Did you ever find yourself in just a slump? Like you're between a rock and a hard place. You want to get things done. You're trying to get things done. And nothing's cooperating with you. Last week, our internet provider lost his contract with our internet server, and so we're having to work off a hotspot. I don't have a hotspot, so I don't think I'll be able to do my lives for a couple weeks. If I do, it'll be a miracle. So we're praying for miracles because we believe in those. Yesterday we were able to get on a Wi-Fi network, but we don't know how it happened. So I will try Friday to do my live and, just see how it goes. Fingers crossed it works, right? And it's gonna be a month or so before he thinks he can find someone else, but where we live, we can't get AT&T, we can't get Verizon, and those are the two companies that pretty much serve our area. T-Mobile is non-existent, so there's that. But I am just so excited to get ready and get gardening, get going, right? I want to get going. Yesterday was a blessed day to be able to go out and harvest dandelions for the first time. I was super excited to do it, and I'm going to use it for teas, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the roots. We had the leaves in tacos last night, and oh my goodness, they are very, very good. So we're happy to know that. My friends kept telling me, eat the leaves, they're good, and I'm like, okay, no. But this year I have determined to get out of my box and forage, and we have chickweed, we have dead nettle, and I love dead nettle, it's so good. We have poke salad, and I made that last year, and it was so good. I really like that, and that just grows in our garden in one of our beds. So the weirdest spot for it to come up, but yeah. So yeah, not a lot going on. Just waiting for the weather to clear up. I have to go and clean that chicken coop out, and probably in the next couple weeks I'll let the ducklings out because they're getting so big, y'all, and the chicks out, and they're not big enough because our chickens will probably kill them if I let them out now, so we don't want that. But they're growing so big, the meat birds are growing, and soon I'll be able to get those guys out on grass, and they're gonna love it. It's gonna be so cool. That's the funnest thing, is putting your birds on grass for the first time. Oh, it's so exciting. Anyway, yeah, there's not much going on. Just trying to get past this rainy season, and I keep checking the garden. Some of my carrots are finally coming up, and at this rate, if they don't come up, I put more in, and those didn't come up, so I put more in. So, but the onions and the garlics and my wild garlics I grew a couple years ago are flourishing. So this year I'm really hoping to get some wild garlic out of my my garlic of what I grew, and they look so gorgeous. So sugar snap peas are coming up, and pretty soon everything's gonna be just in full bloom, and the garden is gonna be just packed with delicious food that we can process. Y'all, grow your own food. It's vital right now. Prepare. Be prepared. Don't be the one that said, I didn't think it was gonna happen.
be prepared. Get ready. Can your meats, can your vegetables. It was so nice when Ed was here that he was able to go grocery shopping in our house. And he didn't take a lot, but he was able to do it because we had it, we preserved it. And it's just gonna keep going and going and going. I'm just not gonna stop. Actually, I haven't stopped preserving all year long. And that's a really exciting thing for me. So please be prepared. Please don't be apathetic. Please don't think it's okay. There's always a lull before the storm. But remember, we serve the most high and mighty God. Y'all, be blessed and love well, and I'll see you soon.